All right, y'all, so we finally got these in, man, and it's been a while. I've been meaning to get my hands on these for a minute. Woo, woo, woo! Bam! The Jordan 11 Rare Air. Now, these are set to be releasing on November 8th for a retail price point of $235. That is too damn much money. It's November, bro. Like, we got Thanksgiving right around the corner, and you got to decide whether you're going to get a turkey or a Rare Air. Me personally, I'm going with the turkey. But the Jordan 11 Rare Air is set to finally make its release. It's been kind of pushed back because it was first stated to be releasing like in October at one point, in September at one point. But we finally found its date coming out on November 8th. And the Rare Air, of course, is a series of releases from the 1, the 3, the 4, and now the 11 to honor Jordan Brand's 40th year anniversary. And the Jordan 11 Rare Air, for the most part, is seeming to stick to that same overall color palette that we've been seeing come out of the Jordan Rare Air series, which is that, you know, deep royal hints of red. And for the most part, they did some subtle switches with this particular shoe and kind of gave it a little bit of a makeover, especially with the Jordan going up on the side parts of the actual laces itself. Now, if you've been around for a little bit in the sneaker world, you kind of remember the last time that this was done was on a pair of the Jordan 11 Jubilees, and that was back in 2020. The box itself is something different as well. It's not your typical Jordan 11 box. The Jordan 11 Retro RA is stated on the actual label itself. RA, I'm guessing, for Rare Air. And it's a different Jordan 11 box. It's a flip open. Now, that's not too, because we don't have the pullouts anymore. We do have the tops, but this just overall looks different as far as the box of any other Jordan 11 that we've had over the past couple of years. You have a red carbon fiber with that piss sole going on the bottom. I'm just gonna be honest, it looks like dirt. It's dirty. Red and blue pods, kind of switcheroo. Jordan logo on the bottom as well. And then you got the red Jumpman on the back of the heel. The back of the actual shoe has the 2-3, which seems to be in like a gray colorway. Now on the box, it reads Deep Royal Fire Red Sail. And I'm guessing, for the most part, that sail is what we see here on the actual leather. And the sail is also heavily in the laces. It has that vintage old look. I'm not gonna lie, this works well on this particular shoe. And the shoe itself also is featured in a very nice, I would say like tumbled leather upper. And then on the back portion where the actual Jumpman is smoothed out on, that particular portion is a different style of leather. On the inside, you have the typical Rare Air featured on the insole that we've been seeing on those 3s, the 1s, and the 4s. And I think that these are fire, to be honest. With that said, the aura, as some of the young kids would say, of the Jordan 11s for the most part have definitely went downhill. And it for being $235, and then there's also a Gamma 11 releasing later on in the following month of December, these might actually not do that well. They may actually sit. I wouldn't be surprised. November is a totally jam-packed month. Go and check out my previous video where we broke down all the hype releases that drop in this particular month. I mean, there's over at least 20 bangers coming from Jordan Brand, from Nike, from Adidas, from New Balance. Everybody's on fire. It's Black Friday this month. It's all about sales, and it's gonna be one of the busiest months of the year. But it's gonna be hard for me to spend $235 on these when you want me to spend $215 on the taxis, I think $215 on the Black Cat, then you got Shadow 10s, then you got Chicago Jordan 1 lows, and that's just from Jordan Brand. And right now in the secondary market, if I wanted to buy these sneakers early, which is only about, 4 days beforehand, they're already going for $220 on your StockX and GOATs. So they're going for below retail. Now after all the fees and the shipping, you'll be probably paying retail. So what that lets me know that this shoe is teetering on the line that it will perform well on the day of release. It will sell well. But is it going to be a fly off the shelf instantly? That part I'm a little unsure, especially with the fact that these are releasing on the 5th and then the 12s are releasing on the 8th. You literally got 3 days to buy this and then go buy that. That's $450 in the first week of November. How can you do that? How can you buy $450 worth of stuff? You got Black Friday later on down the month. You could probably recoup off the one paycheck at that point, but then you got your turkeys. I might even want to do a brisket this month, your ham, your macaroni and cheese. You got so much you got to spend this particular month. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, this is called what it is with the government shutdown as well. Some people ain't getting their food stamps in time. Like, it's gonna be crazy if you really want to get your hands on these. I know that's just crazy, but we're just talking facts, right? I'm just breaking it all down. This is a nice shoe. I think Jordan Brand has finally hit the wall on like 230s and 250s. I can't get jiggy with it whatsoever. And I can't even sit here and lie to y'all, my audience, and tell y'all like, yo, I'm getting these are fire, you gotta get them. Like, they fire, and if you got it, get it. But me, I ain't got it. I'll be 100. I'm getting me a turkey instead. But the shoe itself, man, they did a very, very good job. Third spacing, everything about the shoe in general is very, very solid. I have nothing to knock about the actual shoe and the design. The Jordan on the portion of the actual laces is fire. I actually like the sail hit, how it makes the shoelaces pop, and just everything's different. I really do like this shoe overall. But the $235, that price in particular is a little too much for me. So as much as I like it, it's going to be a pass. But we are going to do a full-on in-depth review, and that should be dropping either tomorrow or the day after. We're going to try them on, do the on foot and all that, because I want to show another sneaker that I am actually very excited for, and I might be picking these up for sure. As you guys know, Stranger Things is in its season finale finally, and it's coming very soon. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the whole entire packaging, guys. You open it up, you got I don't know, I think this is like a map, or what is this? I think it's like a map of Hawkins, probably. We'll have to look more into it, but you got 2 sneakers wrapped up in here like burritos. These are actually coming out on the 6th as well. So you got these on the 5th, these on the 6th, Khaki 12s on the 8th. It's too much. Woo! The Nike Dunk Low Stranger Things. So this is the upside down, part of the upside down world. You know, if you watch Stranger Things, you know what that is. And let me see, I gotta take both of them out. Bam! So we got the Nike Dunk Low Stranger Things collaboration. Now these are set to release, as stated before, on November 6th. And these are coming in, of course, with the overall season finale that's dropping on November 26th, December 25th, and then December 31st, as they're doing like a 3-part breakdown of that. So I'm looking forward to it. It has the actual branding of Stranger Things and Nike. You got the Nike 1987 upside down to kind of commemorate the upside down world, alongside with the Nike on there as well. It's all cracked and dirty and just looking like they've been running, you know? They've been running and ducking and dodging. You also have the box that has "Thank you for shopping at Bradley's," and it says paid. So you got that also featured on the box. Stranger Things there as well. You got on the box the Nike Dunk Low SPST, Stranger Things. So it's a full-on fledged collaboration. You got the map inside there. And then also you got a couple of little pieces, some pins. These all got to go on the shoe itself. You got the Hellfire Club. You got the Bradley's Big Buy. You got the WSK 94.5 FM, the radio station. And then I can't lie, I can't remember what this one is. This looks like Dave's Hot Chicken. That's what I just thought about, but it ain't Dave's Hot Chicken. But this is a very fire collaboration overall. This is the second version. I think they dropped the Phantom as well. They're gonna drop a Phantom version also. I think that these will do fairly good for the most part. I don't see why not. This is a sneaker that they're leaning into the fan base of Stranger Things. So like, you're not looking at just sneakerheads. You're looking at people that love Stranger Things that's gonna go in and jump on this one extremely, extremely fast. So I think that these are gonna do fairly well. This is definitely something that I might have to just go ahead and bite the bullet on and grab these now, like not wait and see. The laces are dirty as hell though. Just gotta make sure they ain't real dirt. I know I'm just checking, but these are fire, bro. These are nice, these are clean. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full-on in-depth review on this, but I'm definitely going to be doing more so like, you know, a short or something, talking about it, talking about the packaging and the breakdown and all that. But these are extremely nice. They have that cracked leather look overall, which is very texturized, and it just gives you that overall appeal of the show itself. If you're a fan of the show, you know all about it. This just gives a good representation, especially the fact that they're just dirty, as cracked, and then the upside down world itself is featured all throughout the shoe. They should have probably made them swooshes upside down just to add to it, but I ain't mad. Even the outsoles are dirty. Look at that, man. Look how dirty that tongue is, bro. And the Nike. A lot of Easter eggs on this particular shoe, and I love it. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. We'll do a video on this probably soon as well. Stay tuned. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.